What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our channel. This is Cike Media. If you're a Nigerian student considering studying in the United States, you have to rethink because things are no longer the same. Things are changing in the United States. They are bringing out new laws, new rules as it concerns foreign students. So they just released this statement. So let me read what they said to you before we talk about it. The DHS proposed rule to eliminate duration of status (DS) for F students and their dependents, J exchange visitors and their dependents, and I-media representatives is scheduled for publication in the Federal Registry on Friday, September 25th, 2020. Students from some countries will also now be subjected to a limited 2-year admission instead of a 4-year admission due to heightened concerns related to, listen carefully, fraud, abuse, and national security. Among the countries targeted in this new policy are those on the U.S. state sponsor of terrorism list and students from countries that visitors have overstay rate of more than 10%. The DHS 2019 overstay rate puts Nigeria in countries overstay rate at 11.12%. That means Nigeria is already on that list of overstay rate that is beyond 10%. So guys, don't forget that US banned anything Nigeria from entering the United States. So long as you are a Nigerian passport holder, you are not allowed to enter the United States of America. So what does this mean? It means that students that are planning to study in the United States have to make other choices now because the United States is off the list, except maybe if you are willing to manage the 2-year admission they are willing to offer. And the 2-year admission, I believe, as soon as you're done with your studies, you're back to your country. That's what it means. It's not like in the UK where you can finish your studies and they will give you extra 2 years to look for something to do in case if you find a job, you can live and work in the UK, but it's no longer like that in the US. Guys, you know that Nigerians do well in the US and all over the world. Wherever Nigerians are, those in engineering, any sector, in the health sector, you see that Nigerians are doing well and they are crushing it. So the US don't want Nigerians to come and study anymore in the United States. That's what it means. So, and this is time for us to look at home to see how we can be able to revive our own universities. Guys, there is nothing wrong in an American coming to Nigeria to study. There's nothing wrong in someone from Britain to come to Nigeria and study. There's nothing wrong in someone from anywhere, Canada, Australia, to come to Nigeria and study. You know, if we have foreign students, I don't think it's bad. Foreign students, I mean, foreign students, the Europeans, the Americans. I'm not talking about our brothers Africans. I'm talking about these people that will travel to their countries to study. If they come to Nigeria to study, it's not a bad thing. So our leaders have to step up and do what is right. If our leaders have fixed our country, we will not be facing all that we are facing today, obstacles here and there. I know there are students now that are preparing to go and apply for admissions. Those are going for their visas to study in America. But with this new law, these guys cannot achieve their dreams again. So it's time for our leaders to step up and do what is right. And the citizens themselves, as you can see, abuse, fraud, and national security. These are the 3 reasons they are giving. Fraud is one thing that Nigeria, that name Nigeria, is associated with. Abuse and national security. You guys know what is happening back home. You know, terrorism, herdsmen, bandits as they are being called, all over the place. So these are the things they are talking about. Things will be going wrong in our country. Our leaders will turn blind eyes because it concerns their own people. You know, police brutality up and down. All these things are not being addressed. I believe that's why the US is taking these drastic measures to make sure that Nigerians don't enter their country, or they are afraid that Nigerians may take over the US because, guys, Nigerians are doing so well in America in all sectors of life. Nigerians are crushing it. Is it in research? Nigerians are there. In technology, Nigerians are there. Anything electronics, Nigerians are there. Medically, Nigerians are there. So maybe even in business, we are crushing it in America. I believe Donald Trump is scared that Nigerians may take over America someday. That's why they are putting all this ban on Nigeria. So what do you guys think about it? Are you still planning on going to US to study? Because if you want to study abroad, You can study in Canada, you can go to Australia, even Denmark, the UK. You can study anywhere you like in this world. You can study even in China, you can study in China. But the US says they will not give you 2-year admission instead of 4 years. And maybe as soon as you finish your studies in the US, you're going back home. So what do you think about this? Leave a comment in the comment section, guys. Let's talk about Laycon and Nengi. You guys remember Nengi? Nengi made Ozo to lose focus in Bbnaija house, and finally he was evicted. Nengi told Ozo that she has a relationship outside the house, that she does not know if her relationship is still there or not. She doesn't want to step into another relationship while there is one existing. So Ozo could not contain his emotions. At the end of the day, that cost him 85 million. Nengi is still in the house, and guys are planning to vote for Laycon seriously. Maybe Nengi has gotten that info. The way she's placing her bomb on Laycon, man. As you can see, these are the things that Nengi never did with Ozo in the house. She never even allowed Ozo to come close to her. Even the night Ozo was evicted, just goodbye peck, Nengi refused to give Ozo. And look at what she's doing with Laycon, because all of them know that Nigerians are out to vote for Laycon to win this 85 million. These larges, you know, guys, money has power. This thing that she could not do with Ozo in the house, Ozo begged her seriously, but she refused. And she is just giving it to Laycon free of charge because she knows that Nigerians are going to vote massively for Laycon. Don't forget that Erica body shamed Laycon in the house. She was like, what would she do with somebody like this? But at the end of the day, the stone that people rejected has turned out to be the cornerstone. We have only 5 people left in the house. Maybe tomorrow, Sunday night, all of them will leave and one person alone will go home with that 85 million. We still have Dorothy in the house. We have Laycon in the house. We have Nengi. We have V, and we have Neo in the house. So who are you rooting for? Who do you think will go home with this 85 million naira? Who are you voting for? Who are you wishing to take this money home? Leave your own opinion in the comment section. And let's move on to the next thing that is trending on social media. Guys, if you've not heard, what is trending seriously in Nigeria now is the debate on washing of pants. In the house, in Bbnaija house, Neo was seen washing V's pants, and Nengi was like, I'm speechless. I reserve my comment. Neo, you're washing pants? And he said yes. She said she could not comment anything. Guys, what do you think about it? It's a serious debate online. You know, guys are saying they cannot wash their girlfriend's pants. Men are saying they cannot wash their wife's pants. Some are saying I can wash that of my wife, but I cannot wash my girlfriend's. So do you think there is something wrong in washing your girlfriend's pants or washing your wife's pants? Because I believe our girlfriends and our wives, they wash our boxers. So if your wife can wash your boxers, why can't you wash your wife's pants? Then guys, those that are still in the state of girlfriends, even married men, we know that a lot of us enjoy washing our wives' plates. You know what I mean? The VJ. A lot of men enjoy washing and cleaning, licking, doing all sorts of things there to make sure that everywhere is clean. There is no drop of fluid that will be left, you know, in that area. So guys, after doing all this, after licking, cleaning, washing, you know, making sure, scrubbing, wiping of your wife's or your girlfriend's VJ, and you now tell me that you cannot wash her pants, are you being sincere to yourself? If you can lick that place, if you can clean it up, if you can eat it, as they say, why can't you wash your wife's or your girlfriend's pants? Because I believe these people, they wash our boxers. If you are a man that can eat that thing, guy, if you say you are not washing your wife's pants, you're making a mistake. You're deceiving yourself, because this is something that you're going to use your hand to wash. Then you can use your mouth, your tongue, to clean that side. My brother, you have to think well before you give your answer, because this is a serious debate online. So if you come across this video, what's your own opinion? Can you wash your girlfriend's pants, or can you wash your wife's pants? And I know that some of us, if our girlfriends visit, they prefer putting on our boxers. So after she must have gone, don't you wash that boxers? If you can still wash that boxers, so why can't you wash your own pants? If you want me to give you my own response, you can ask me in the comment section. So I don't see anything wrong in doing it. I don't see anything wrong in washing your woman's pants, your woman's undies. I don't see anything wrong in it. If you have washing machine, that even makes it easier. So I don't see anything wrong in it. If you can clean her VJ well, guy, you can wash her pants. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. So let's move on to the next one, which is Mr. Ibu and Davido. Mr. Ibu visited Davido and he said to Davido, oh boy, it be like say you want to buy the whole Lagos. Guys, Davido wants to buy the whole Lagos according to Mr. Ibu. And people are saying that Mr. Ibu is not feeling fine. Do you see Mr. Ibu as someone that is sick? Because I see Mr. Ibu that is his nature. I don't see him as someone that is sick. I don't see him as someone that is unhealthy. You know, that's his nature, that's his stature. Since we've known Mr. Ibu no get fine face. So Mr. Ibu never get face. Maybe say if you see him, you go say, wow, this guy is this. Mr. Ibu has always been like that. Some people say, guy, this guy, well. Mr. Ibu has always been like this. I've not seen Mr. Ibu look different. Even in movies, he looks worse in movies than when he's not acting. If you see him in any of these Nollywood movies, the mumu and everything, the beriberiism, you wonder. You know, so I don't think Mr. Ibu is unhealthy. Mr. Ibu is okay. I think that is the way Mr. Ibu is made. That's how God created Mr. Ibu. That's what I think. So, do you have a contrary opinion to that? Do you think Mr. Ibu should hit the gym because of his stomach? Because guys are pointing on that stomach seriously, that Mr. Ibu should hit the gym. What do you think Mr. Ibu can do in the gym? So, if you want Mr. Ibu to go to the gym, maybe we can start a pool, or we can start signing a petition online so that, you know, to get to Mr. Ibu, he will go to the gym and take care of his stomach. But as for his face and his looks, he's always looking like someone that took, 50 raps. But Mr. Ibu is always conscious. So that's what I think. So finally here, guys, Davido bought a motorbike or a bicycle or a bike for 1.3 million naira. Can you imagine somebody using 1.3 million naira to buy a bike because it is Mercedes-Benz, designers, good marker? 1.3 million. That can, pull one family out of poverty in Nigeria. We know that Davido has always been a guy that, is very generous. He gives out, he helps a lot of people build houses, send some people to school, But spending 1.3 on a bike, maybe it's wasteful to me, because that money can assist a lot of people now, presently, as things are in Nigeria. If Davido has a lot of money that he doesn't know what to do with money again, if he goes on the street, he will see a lot of people, even roadside traders that need money to support their businesses. He can give them, he can share that 1.3 to them, and they'll be so happy, grateful, and God will bless him more. Davido has done a lot of things for Nigerians, even the youths, even those people that run around him, the people that are living with him. He has helped a lot. You remember the guy that was sacked recently from the airport, an airport staff, that Davido dashed $100, and he was sacked because that was against the ethics of the work. So guys, that guy came out, he made a video begging Davido for help. So if Davido had given him, even if it's just 300 from the 1 point, just give him the 300 on top to help his family, that would have been fantastic. I'm not saying that he cannot buy whatever he wants, that's his money. But I'm looking at it from this angle that our economy is bad at the moment. 1.3 million, Davido has lots of cars. This big bike, he has it. He has lots of things. Buying Mercedes-Benz bike for 1.3, and your people are lavishing in hunger and everything. I don't think it's the right thing to do. I don't think that's a wise decision, because if Davido can spend that 1.3 on the less privileged, let's say in Lagos alone, those that sleep under the bridge, those that don't have food to eat, those that are in the hospitals, he can take that 1.3 and go to any hospital and ask, who are the people that cannot pay their hospital bills here, and take care of that. That would be very wonderful. So what do you guys think about it? Do you want the rich to do anyhow with their money, or you want them to use it to help the poor? Because if we have those that can lift others out of poverty in Nigeria, I don't think the rate of poverty will still be the same today. Leave anything that is your opinion in the comment section. We talked about US planning to ban Nigerian students from coming to America because of visa overstaying. You know, guys, you know the reason why we overstay visas, because our nation is not something to write home about. So what do you think about that? US banning Nigerian students from coming to study in America. What do you think about Laycon rocking Nengi front and back when Nengi is the only reason why Ozo left Bbnaija house? So what do you think about Neo washing V's pants? And you that is watching, can you wash your wife's or your girlfriend's pants? So leave it in the comment section. And we talked about Mr. Ibu as well. Do you think Mr. Ibu needs medical attention? For me, Mr. Ibu has always been like that. There is nothing wrong with Mr. Ibu. So leave your own opinion in the comment section, guys. And if this is the first time you're coming across our channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider subscribing. That will mean so much to us. Consider subscribing. Like our videos, comment, share our videos with your friends and families. Guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace.